I have a great passion for technology. It is one of the earliest and biggest things I've had an interest in besides cars. I own and have owned a lot of technology that I've been collecting for years now. I have boxes of some, I have some in bags, I have some on my table, I have some I use for every day. I also have some where I do gaming. I even made a small business out of it where I fix stuff and sell them for profit. This started back when I was 9 or 10. My parents had a box of miscellaneous items. I never knew what was in it, and I was a really curious boy. Whenever I thought the coast was clear, I would open up the closet the box sat in and rummage through it. Among the miscellaneous items, I found my dad's old phones and my mom's old phones, plus a tablet I never knew existed. It was awesome. I took the electronics and put them in a small cardboard box, and I also started to research more about tech, and saw YouTubers with tech from the 90s and 2000s, which got me more ambitious to collect more tech. Soon, however, my tech empire started to expand. I started buying things off of Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace, and I started getting handouts from family members, being either laptops or phones, and I just kept on collecting. I also started getting into cameras and gaming consoles, getting them when I had the chance. I had to upgrade from cardboard boxes to bigger IKEA storage boxes to support how much tech I was getting. The reason why I love tech is because of many factors. It can be due to nostalgia, future investments, thrill of the hunt, aesthetic, and many more. Tech can be a great conversation piece. I bring some of my tech to school and show it off to the kids in my science class. I've brought old cameras, old phones, and even full-on video game consoles just to show them off. The abundance of tech I have also gives me a bunch of freedom. For example, if I want to record a video but want to have an old quality style, I can always resort to my VHS camera and record on that. I also love to see the quirks or features that come with old and new tech. I also like to challenge myself by either trying to modify it physically or trying to get modern applications and software to run on a computer that's from, say, 2002. I even on a daily basis use old tech, like using my iPod Touch from 2007 or my iPod 5C from 2012. Tech also has a great aesthetic overall. Each decade has its own aesthetic that it's tied to. The 2000s had its own aesthetic, the 90s had its own, the 80s had its own, etc. When you see a piece of tech, you can immediately just tell what time it's from due to the overall look, just because it gives us that aesthetic and vibe that's in your head. Tech can also be a great future investment. Some variants of tech or games are shooting in value. If I wait for just the right moment, I can turn a few bucks into a few $100. I even have a model of the original iPhone. In a few years, I'm sure I can put the $90 I spent into hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. And lastly, tech, especially collecting tech, gives off this feeling called thrill of the hunt, which means the satisfaction one gets by getting rare items or completing its set. I can say I own a few rare items, like a sealed copy of a game or the iPhone I mentioned earlier, and I have almost every mainstream PlayStation console ever made. It's also just a hobby. It's something that delivers satisfaction to me. So, that was me going off about my passion and a bit of history for technology. Thank you for listening.